The time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense is on the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
That's reeled in. It's Pena. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Caught behind the line, it's Fletcher. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. The Canes have first and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in this national title bout.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The sure hands. It's Ross. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. On first and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they answer with their first score of this title game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. They're very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense will set up on first and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And this one will be fair caught. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Dropping back, it's Allen. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. Rebuilding.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass complete on a crosser. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Canes pick up enough for a first down here. Handoff running right. Fights off the defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back to throw. It's back. On the run here. Let's it go. Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense. 3rd down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice grab. That's a big gainer there. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he'll set up to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Miami. They cap the drive with 6 points. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Aller. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Over the middle, it's Pena. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And it's caught. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
That's caught. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to pass. It's back. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial third down play after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Canes will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defense.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the net.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Trying to find room. It's Fletcher. The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Looking to throw. It's back. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Canes. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's Ross. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series. He almost threw another one.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Fires it down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Aller. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And that pass is batted away, incomplete. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying
to get that one? Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. To the air, it's Aller. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And it's a bunch formation. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wrapped down the middle. It's Daniels.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Looking to throw it on first down. Against the tight end, it's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Grinding away on the ground. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Wallace. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Going for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Touchdown being called back sort of sums up the day for this offense so far. A string of costly mistakes. The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And the Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And that move should do it. We have our national champions. Well, they fell a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football.
in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Powell again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Dukes ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So Penn State's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. You were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they to get better at, and they address that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
And it's no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the James Madison Dukes offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like, when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run.
Turning it on! And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Pfeiffer. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Snagged in the middle. It's Collins. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here. Offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Gets it out fast. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Pulls it in. It's Saunders. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Escapes trouble. He'll try to take it back. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. It'll be a draw. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. Touchdown, Dukes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
He's now up to 58 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds a tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got a man, it's Edwards. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Penn State! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. That's reeled in. It's Ellis. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got it on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air, it's Barnett. Working that left side now.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. The throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to pass, it's Barnett. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Just enough time to get off one more snap. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley.
And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football again.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect...
He'll off one deep down the left side. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. There's the pressure.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the...
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the middle. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversion. portions like that, they've got it at the 25.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just...
Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. A first down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's second and goal. Fires to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Dukes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. It's complete. Touchdown, Penn State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
Coming out with it, it's Barber. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball.
Man, these are my favorite type of running backs. Guys that run angry, that break tackles. Even when nothing's there, Jesse, they're still going to get me positive yards. Give me that guy all day long.
These were my favorite types of defenses to play against. Ones that don't tackle well and don't use the proper fundamentals. Obviously, I was never the guy carrying the football myself, but hey, we're going to be racking up yards, moving up and down the field, scoring points, and that is beautiful if you're on up.
Gets it out quickly. At the 45 on its way. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Dukes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Right on the money.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the...
Turning it on! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the Dukes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Caught in the backfield, it's Collins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This crowd knows when to bring it. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. From the gun, the ground game. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're...
Touchdown, James Madison! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They try to pop a run on the draw. Got enough for the first. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Complete to the right. Oh, he got loose. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. The give on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Got his man on the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day,
A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field first today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Flanagan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion.
And the defense got him at the 27.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Push down for the tackle.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
With the catch, it's Ivy. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to go deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The throw to the outside is complete. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. He'll bring it out. It's Barrett. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Line gets set, first down. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. They go right back to it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Back to pass, it's Carr. Finds his tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it. Linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee. Every year it seems like they're pumping another dude into the NFL, and this guy has a chance to be the next one.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. the play fake on first down. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be a second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Denmark. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Carr. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they sniff that draw out. With a draw unit, you have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it.
He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Saunders. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Carr. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, it's picked off.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Catch in the middle, it's Ivy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Edwards. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. He's got it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And back to the air on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback Sneak trying to power his way ahead for a few. The Sneak scores it.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the 1st half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Ivy. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Hunt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Nestles it in at the 35. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He slings it deep to the left. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. The give to the back. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Creates a little room. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Safe completion on the screen. He breaks a tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the pass. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He scampers out of bounds right at the 19-yard line, and man, are they set up. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
On to attempt the try. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade. They're up by 18 over Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Carr. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to get it to the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Using the quick game. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset. But to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked
State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hokies offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Green. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Looking to the big tight end. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Takes the handoff. It's Overton. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. After a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Hokies are on the move. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. From the gun, the running back has it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Sends it downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. This is a designed run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Hokies decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The drive started from their own 26. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. All wideouts, no backs. A run for the quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Trying to bull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second, and he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys and get.
No. Go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. With the catch, it's Robinson. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Overton. Oh, he's got some space. Now the connect. Takes it to the 11. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but be a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Hokies. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Here's a heat. On target to the left. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on first down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Makes the grab down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ivy. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Time to take a shot. That one falls incomplete, trying to get play on that one. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the gun. The inside handoff looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the right side. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When you got third and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
And the try is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Finds a man on the right. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Overton. Running to Green. Got the first down. Looking for more. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Holloway. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his man. It's Holloway. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. The gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Green. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide open downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State! They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Green. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Holloway. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Overton. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a to play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from it.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up.